Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we're going to be showing off some open ultra battles using a Lapras, Shadow Skuntank, and Luxray with Psychic Fang. Obviously a pretty interesting Pokemon with that Psychic Fang damage, but let's go ahead and get started with the battles. This is from my very good friend Willow, someone who's featured on the channel a number of different times, and obviously the queue is in open ultra a little bit longer than normal, but they're not a league, so that's totally fine. So a very good lead here. Lapras obviously doing super effective damage. Here comes Greedent. So gonna look to switch out to Skuntank. Actually has like a good matchups against Guillotine across the board. So or at least with Skuntank and Lapras. So gonna throw the crunch. Let's see whether or not green is super tanky, so it would likely survive that crunch. But I'm not sure it would survive a sludge bomb. So makes sense for them to shield. This should be a CMP tie based off the number of bullet seeds they have thrown. So probably wants to retain the switch here. Should be able to poison jab down. And we'll see whether or not the guillotine decides to come in. Oh, it actually is a Skuntank. It's actually pretty bad right now. I'm not gonna lie. And a G-Fist, I should say, is actually pretty tough right now. Okay. Gonna throw the Surf, because this would deal super effective damage to the Skuntank. To the G-Fist, I should say. I should stop saying Skuntank. Looks like it survived. Oh, it does get the extra ice shard through, which is really nice. We're gonna see whether or not it can. Okay, gonna have to switch here. Not the best switch, but obviously the Snarl gonna deal super effective damage. Psychic Fang gonna draw it down, but this is gonna be an uphill battle. They're likely two Shadow Claws away from another Dragon Claw. Does get another move through, which is really good. They're probably one Snarl away from another Psychic Fang. But now they're like 4 away from a move. Oh yeah, there's no way. There's no way here. Yes, this should be a GG. Unfortunate loss to begin this video, but honestly, G-Fist like is really tough for the team in the back end. That's a pretty interesting team. Obviously, like the team would like do really since it was Shadow Claw would really struggle against Obstagoon, but or like a Scrafty. But that's okay. We're just gonna speed this up a little bit here. All right, we got the battle. We have Lapras into a Bomb of Snow. We're gonna see a pretty close matchup between these two, especially with no Ice Beam. It's a kind of a more challenging matchup for the Lapras. I'm gonna go straight for the Skull Bash. The Skull Bash would do a tremendous amount of damage to the Bomb, so they actually decide to shield. Gonna shield this, okay, and then go for another Skull Bash. She's gonna throw the Surf here. This certainly won't KO, and the Bombstone will definitely not shield. Okay, gonna catch the Energy Ball onto Skuntank, which is quite nice. And then here comes Swampert. Oh man, okay, this Swampert's lagging, so that's actually quite good for this Skuntank. Otherwise, this matchup would be pretty tough. Gonna look to land the Crunch. I'm not sure that maybe that this Hydro Cannon probably won't KO. Probably won't be able to make it. Okay, obviously gonna go to Lapras and try to farm all the way down. Oh, actually gonna throw here. That's actually that makes sense too. Pressure shield on them, which they end up not shielding. There comes the Bomb of Snow. Gonna oh, Energy Ball. Okay, and then here comes the Talonflame. Gonna throw the Wild Charge. Let's see whether or not the Talonflame will decide to shield this or not. It does not decide to shield, and this is looking really good right now. Very nice play. Made the nice read that they weren't going to shield. Otherwise, that would have been kind of a tricky situation because likely they would have Brave Bird the Lapras. Lapras would have survived, but it would have put it really, really low. So this is a good lead. Does lag a little bit at the beginning. Gonna throw the Surf. It's not the best time to throw the Surf, but in terms of move timing, but it does allow you to get the move off beforehand. which will help you decide whether or not you want to shield this. So it's safer to no shield in that situation. Um, just because, interesting that the Talonflame decided not to throw right away. Actually, gonna shield this. Should be able to actually get the surf off beforehand. A very nice catch by them. Probably gonna go to Skunk Tank and throw the Sludge Bomb. They will reach the Body Slam beforehand. Oh, interesting. They said maybe they're going for the EQ. Looks like they are, or trying to. Oh, they actually end up superpowering. Interesting play. I was expecting there. Gonna throw the crunch to take out this Talonflame. Should expect to be. Oh my gosh, okay, it's actually gonna be a. Uh, because they definitely could have cut Charm down there. So, but they definitely would have lost though, right? Because Luxray would have just wild charged the Sylveon, but it could have been like an Obscene in the back, right? So it's kind of a premature. Okay, this is honestly one of the worst leads for Lapras to deal with, and these Psychic Fangs do absolutely no damage. But they're going to be able to land quite a few of them. Earthquake will definitely KO the Luxray, so let's see how much they decide to farm here. I'm assuming they're going to go to 100 then throw the EQ, because these are starting to really add up. Luxray actually putting, I'm assuming they're 100 here, right? So I'm assuming they're going to shield this, yeah, and then go to Lapras straight away, farm it all the way down. This is a Rock Slide for sure. They will likely, okay, gonna throw. We're gonna see what's in the back. I'm guessing like a Charm. Yeah, Charm makes sense. Gonna look to try to. Okay, they definitely don't shield this, all right? Like you say, 2 shields for Jellicent. Okay, no, they actually do end up shielding. I think they're gonna get Charm down. Really, really, really needs to. Okay. I think they had to go for the farm down there though, but they probably wouldn't have got it because I'm not sure how they win otherwise here. Okay, that yeah, this is GG here. Unfortunate lead there. Had the right Pokemon in the back, but unfortunately this Charms really added up there. And then I do think they had to go for the farm down. There wasn't really too many alternatives in that situation not to be able to win, just because the Jellicent had a little bit of energy. Okay, we're gonna have Lapras into Obscene. Obviously, very bad lead here. Gonna switch right away into Luxray, and they actually come into Crest here, which makes sense. They're waiting for the Crest to throw first, so obviously gonna take this, which they should be able to survive, and then throw the Wild Charge, and then build up to another 2 Wild Charges, and throw them both. Oh, actually, no, gonna throw right away. This is interesting. Maybe I personally would have built a little bit more, but I guess these Psycho Cut damage doesn't really matter too much. Let's see whether or not they decide to shield this one as well. So I'm gonna let this go, and then farm down with Lapras, and then throw the Surf into the Obstagoon. You're gonna switch over right away, actually. This is likely a cross shot. I think you let this go though. Oh, they actually Night Slash. Okay, here comes the Talonflame. Okay, good timing with the crunch, and defense did fall. Let's see whether or not they shield this. I doubt that they do. They actually do end up shielding. Okay, I honestly probably let this go. Okay, gonna shield this. This is actually okay too. Just because they're quite low. But gonna go for the Sludge Bomb. Let's see whether or not this Obscene will shield. The Obscene almost certainly has to shield. Okay, it does not shield. And I think you just Ice Shard down. I don't think they'll survive another 4 Ice Shards. And they actually did. Oh, actually, they have no shields left on Tugberry. I thought they're gonna. Okay, I got confused there because I wasn't expecting them to shield the Talonflame, and they actually did end up shielding the Talonflame, which honestly, or shielding against the Talonflame. I don't know what I'm doing here. Anyways, let's just keep going here. All right, we're gonna have Lapras into Nidoqueen. This is actually a very good lead. And then here, oh my god, oh they decided to switch to, oh okay, they switched to Mandibuzz in the second set. So obviously this is where Skunk Tank would be very useful in this situation, but still should be all right. Okay, you're gonna be able to land this Surf. I think the Ninetales. Okay. Okay, gonna let this go. Here comes Trevenant. Okay, this is actually really good right now, and obviously gonna be able to farm down this Trevenant all the way. Oh man, the backline was so weak to Skunk Tank. So all right, we're gonna have a Lapras into Obstagoon. Obviously gonna switch right away to Luxray. Interesting, they came in Venusaur into a Psychic Fang Luxray. This is looking really good. And they shield the first one. They definitely would live the first one. The move's pretty weak, only at base 40 power. But now with this debuff, it's like base 50 power. So this should do like put them around half. Yeah, and then the next one will definitely KO, which they do reach it before the Venusaur can reach it on a Frenzy Plan and able to take it out. And then here comes the Obstagoon. It's going to throw the Wild. Let this go. I think they actually live this. Luxray, not the tankiest Pokemon, but should be able to easily live this. And this Wild Charge is going to do a tremendous amount of damage to actually end up shielding, but that's quite alright. Going to go into Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz actually has a pretty neutral matchup against Obstagoon with Cross Chop. It's gonna throw the aerial ace. Gonna let this go. Hopefully there's a decent CMP and they don't let it counter through. They actually Night Slash there, which is kind of a weird play. I guess they were expecting a shield. Actually able to get an extra move through, which is really nice. They cross chop again. Okay, gonna throw the aerial ace, which obviously does not do very much damage. And able to get another air slash through, so the opponent's timing is a little bit off here. And if they were through that cross chop in the first place, then this Mandibuzz definitely would not have been able to make a move. Gonna have to switch over right away. And it's actually a Cresselia, and definitely could have made it to a move versus the Cresselia with the Mandibuzz, but it would have been at risk of getting farmed down. And gonna be able to land a Skull Bash, which is gonna help raise the defense. And then the Surf definitely won't KO. Do you just go straight for another Skull Bash? Honestly, maybe another Skull Bash there would have been better. But maybe you could probably get this Ice Shard down, right? Should be able to live this Grass Knot and be able to Ice Shard down the Cresselia. Very nice. So second Skull Bash definitely would have KO'd there and would have been one less Ice Shard, but end up working out to be about the same. So okay, let's just speed up this process to the next match. Okay, we're gonna have Lapras into Clefable. I guess it's good to see here, as opposed to on the Mandibuzz or even on Luxray. Gonna fake the Ice Beam. We'll see whether or not they decide to shield. They actually don't decide to shield. Should be able to, so now they have the Meteor Mash. Okay, gonna catch the Meteor Mash onto Luxray. Very nice play. It's definitely a Meteor Mash. And then here comes Swampert. Swampert not going to be able to farm down this Luxray. These Psychic Fangs are just going to add up to too much damage. And I think they'll realize that after the second Psychic Fang lands, that they definitely can't take a third. It's definitely not worth shielding. In terms of the so they're 2-stage dropped. These Ice Shards are now really chunking. That's probably enough for the EQ. I would say it is. So gonna look to farm down this Swampert. Okay, gonna throw an ice shard. This is looking really good right now. And then gonna throw another ice shard and throw the surf. And I assume that you're gonna wait for them um, to throw the move or switching, or if they even gonna switch because they probably won't survive this move. Okay, and they tried to catch there, but kind of weird timing on their side. Okay, this is CMP tie. This is game over anyways. Right, gonna let this go. Ends up being a grass tie, and one foul play will definitely. Actually, probably will live a foul play. Oh, it will definitely live a foul play. So gonna shield this first one. So plus they have a shield. So see, they want to play this. They probably won't live this foul play with all these air slash damage. The crest is really tanky. Yeah, there's no way they're gonna be able to survive this. So this should take out the Cresselia, and that's game. I like the idea of Shadow Skunk tank, but the Mandibuzz is definitely way tankier. Gives the backline a little bit more bulk, and then not as weak to some of the common things that you might see, like Swampert or G-Fist, for example. Ends up being Charm, which is definitely worse because the Power Snows are double resisted. Two more than they. Okay. Gonna shield this. They actually end up baiting with a weather ball. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy there. Um, and then gonna go farm down. Yeah, that was a very interesting move. Okay, they came into Pidgeot into oh my gosh, this guy into a Luxray. This is interesting. Um, gonna be able to land back to back wild charges. Uh, I'm assuming they have Feather Dancer, right? Because it's gonna be enough to KO. Yeah. Oh, actually, it's not enough to KO, and gonna be able to land. Did they undercharge that? This is uh that was weird here. Obviously, gonna go Lapras here and just look to sack it. Okay, that's even better to be honest. Because now I can switch here, and then Mandibuzz has a very good matchup against. Oh my gosh, is the bite? What? Is this a bite Greedent? I've actually never seen a bike reading before. Um, Trying to be an alone eradicate, I guess. Got some inspiration from the from from the whatever cup that was, Halloween cup. Um, okay, that was a weird matchup there. Very weird. All right, we're gonna have Air 6, and then we're gonna fast forward this. I believe this is gonna be the last game here. Okay, and we're gonna have Lapras into Ninetales. This is a good matchup, especially since they have Powder Snow. They will have to double gleam this Lapras. Gonna shield this one, and let's see. Oh, very nice catch by them. Unfortunately, they're gonna be met by Luxray. Oh my gosh, a blast! That's a pretty interesting pick here. Obviously, gonna take this first Hydro Cannon. Um, Definitely won't KO, but we'll put it pretty low. Get a bait here with the Psychic Fang. I'm not entirely sure what this bait does. I guess it's like, let's see if they double shield, because definitely could have made it to two wild charges. I guess less farm here. Obviously gonna go back into Lapras and looking pretty good right now. I'm assuming they no shield. They do gleam, which is fine, and they're gonna be able to land the next surf, which would put the Ninetales actually end up KOing the Ninetales. So this is so there are two right now. Obviously just want to get to this. Okay, gonna immediately switch. Should be a flame charge. There's almost no chance they Brave Bird. And then looks like they're gonna be able to reach the foul play just before the next flame charge. And I'm assuming they're just gonna straight flame charge this Mandibuzz. And they actually able to get extra air slashing, which is really nice. gonna shield this one right here, and then should be able to reach this next foul play before they make it to another move. And this is gonna be a GG. And very nice. Obviously, Luxray very spammy, and the second phase honestly were starting to really add up against the Galarian Sandfist. So, anyways, thank you Willows for sending those battles. If you like to see it, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.